Hello, friend. Welcome to my blog/vlog post on mindful self-compassion. So let me start by saying this. I've recently become involved with an organization called CWE, which stands for Center for Women in Enterprise, and they have been tremendously supportive in helping me set up my business. And I know they support many other women entrepreneurs as well. So they're awesome. Check that out if that's something that would be helpful to you. And I'm actually going to be teaching a workshop there in a couple of weeks. And so I was browsing around their site and wanted to see some of the other workshops that they were offering, see if anything landed, if anything resonated. And I saw a workshop on mindful self-compassion, and I said, ooh, that's the one. Now, you might ask, why would I attend something that I could actually potentially teach? And what it comes down to is that I don't know everything. And I believe it's important to show up and support others who are doing this great work. And I would almost bet I would learn something from any person I attended a workshop with, even if they are in a similar realm as I am. So this is really in the spirit of not only supporting others, but growing myself. And so the other reason I wanted to go to this workshop is because I've been feeling a lot of guilt lately. As I work on getting my business set up, as I work on also being of service to my full-time job, I've been feeling a lot of guilt around not being present for my family and for my loved ones. And because of the way I'm wired, call it neurodivergence or whatever you'd like, I require a lot of time to do things, and I require certain conditions. Like I like to work in really dark rooms and things like that. So I haven't been doing well with distractions. So that's just something I'm naming. This workshop was taught by someone named Tosca Brown. She's a PhD at Brown University, which is like, ooh, seems a little bit intimidating, but she is warm and friendly and approachable and, of course, really, really smart. And I am not going to get into all the dimensions of mindful self-compassion. There are books on it that you can reference. I have referenced some of them in the blog post. But what it comes down to at its essence is treating yourself the same way you would treat a beloved friend. I'm going to say that again. Treat yourself the same way you would treat a beloved friend. We don't often do that. We treat our friends who we love with care and compassion, and then we kind of shit all over ourselves, right? I do it all the time. When I was at coach training, we were encouraged to keep a judgment journal, like writing down every time we judge ourselves or others. And it is amazing how quickly those pages can fill up. So that could potentially be something to try to create awareness around not only when you're judging others, but judging yourself. So mindful self-compassion is an act of self-care. And I know there's a charge with that word because sometimes it's associated with financial resources, the resource of time, which, I can't just go get a massage every day. Maybe some people can. I'm not in a position to do that financially or time-wise. But we can practice mindful self-compassion. We can practice things like loving kindness meditation, which I offer on LinkedIn Live through my mindful inspiration breaks. And the books that I reference in the blog post offer many other practices that can be used to promote this idea of mindful self-compassion. So I'm curious to see how this lands, how you might practice. Come to my website, read the blog post, subscribe, jenjortnercassidy.com for more ideas. I'll see you soon.